Welcome to Wedding Happy Hour, a Southern Bride podcast. I'm Sara Myers.
And I'm Lindsey Nabors. We are editors at Southern Bride Magazine and southernbride.com.
Wedding Happy Hour is a fun place where we get together with our favorite drink of choice. Champagne, of course.
And where we interview industry experts for helpful tips, talk with brides and couples that are planning their weddings, and even chat with them after their I-dos for their personal experiences.
We will also do what we do best during Wedding Happy Hour and table talk with the Southern Bride tribe on current and upcoming trends and how we really feel about them, and if we think they're here to stay or not.
So sit back, sip on a little something as we get into today's show. Hey everyone, it's Lindsey here, and I am back for another episode of Wedding Happy Hour, and I am so excited about the guest that I have with me today. It is Sara Freed from Fête, Nashville Luxury Weddings, and we just love Sara at Southern Bride. We have worked with her so much over the years, and I'm so happy to have her on today. Welcome, Sara.
Thank you, Lindsey. I'm so excited to be here.
Thanks for having me. Yes, so happy to have you. We're going to dive into all the exciting stuff, but first, like I said, this is Wedding Happy Hour, and I just have to mention, Sara, hope don't kill me, but we're actually pretty much on the Hot Mess Express train today because we're working from home. We're still in our pajamas, right? I'm not going to lie. Yeah, but it's Friday, so we can do that. That's the beauty of our jobs.
My mimosa. I did my homework.
Very good. So yeah, she's got her mimosa, and I've got a pomegranate martini, which sounds, I don't know, maybe a little stiff for this time of day, but it just sounded good. So that is my cocktail of choice. But anyway, the reason we have Sara on, there's so many things we could actually chat with you about, of course, but our winter-spring 2020 issue has just hit stands and been released, and the cover couple is absolutely fabulous, and we have their wedding, of course, in the magazine, but it's Tyler Rich, who is a country music star, and his gorgeous wife, Sabina Gadecki, who is an actress, and their wedding is just unbelievable, and of course, their wedding planner was unbelievable as well, and that was Sara, so that's why we have you. Yeah, so I just want to dive in about their wedding and you working with them. So tell us, I know it was in Nashville.
The wedding was in Nashville. We picked a farm that was kind of gave the Tennessee vibe, and we just really needed a lot of space. Tyler and Sabina met on the festival circuit because that's where Tyler was performing at the time. Mm-hmm. And so they really wanted to recreate this festival theme and wanted to have everything indoor, outdoor.
Love it.
And just have lots of entertainment for the guests, lots of cool decor. Everything ended up being completely custom. We remade everything for them with, we had the Happy Campers, which is a local vendor here in Nashville, custom made 3 20-foot tall teepees, and they were open air so people could just relax inside of them, and we had furniture on the ground and candles everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
And then our friends at Petals and Fields covered them in flowers.
Yes.
They were so decadent and so beautiful, and just added lots of little touches. We had macrame and neon signs and just all these little handmade pieces just to really make it really special.
It's amazing. I mean, the photos are amazing, and I'm looking at them right now, but everyone else needs to check it out, of course. But, I mean, the photos are amazing, so I cannot even imagine how spectacular it was in person.
It was amazing, and it was so amazing. I actually did a lot of the planning with Tyler.
I was going to ask you that. That's so cool. I love a groom that really gets in there.
Yeah, it was great, to be able to see Sabina see her dream wedding. She didn't really have an idea at the end of what everything was going to look like. So we got to see her come into the space and just see, her wildest wedding dreams come true.
That's so awesome.
It was fun.
I think that's so sweet that he really, not all grooms do that, as we know. So I think that's so
He
sweet that he really jumped in there with the details.
He is so organized.
Wow.
It's nuts. He's really organized, and he's so in love with her.
Oh.
He left these love notes, like in his own language.
Oh,
just left
my
these
God.
love notes all over the wedding.
Oh.
He had this special neon sign made. Sabina's dog had just recently passed away, so he had this sign made of Charlie and surprised her just to make sure that she knew, that he was really there looking out for them.
God. I got to grab the tissue. Oh, my gosh.
And just had and sang these special, he sang to her that night and just had all these special touches.
So, Sara, tell me, what was your favorite part of the planning process with Tyler and Sabina?
So we definitely had a really good time coming up with all these custom details, but I think what I'll always remember and what always makes me giggle is that Tyler and I would text a lot at night about the details. And sometimes it would just go quiet for a few minutes and he wouldn't text me back. And then I would get this text from him that said, "Sorry, was on stage."
Oh!
Like, he was so funny.
Oh, my
he was
gosh.
so involved with the whole wedding
I
process.
love
And I
it.
could just picture him, like, going on stage, singing his songs, and coming back,
I
and then
love
texting
that.
me about the cake, Ah,
that is just too cute.
So funny.
I love that. That's what you call multitasking, too.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, I love it. So, I know you touched on the flowers and stuff, and I know they were not, your traditional flowers. So tell us a little bit about that. It was pampas grass, right?
Yes. So we used a lot of pampas grass, and all the flowers, pretty much all of them, were hand painted.
Oh.
So we had special paints made that we named after the bride and groom, actually.
Oh,
so they
my
have their own
gosh.
Pantone colors.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
our friends at Petals and Fields spray painted all these flowers so they would be the perfect tones of these different shades of pink.
Oh, my gosh.
And it just ended up being so romantic and ethereal and definitely had a little bit of a California vibe.
Yes. Well, no wonder they're so perfect, because it really is truly, I don't even know how to describe it, like such a unique shade. I don't even know. I mean, I guess you'd call it pink or mauve, but it's such a unique shade. So that makes sense.
I guess it's our version of the blush and bash.
There you go. Modern version. I love that. Oh, so the ceremony obviously had all of that, which is so gorgeous, in the teepee. But the ceremony itself, what were some special moments like in that, like that you could share?
I think this is probably sounds so cheesy, but I think watching Tyler see Sabina coming up the aisle, and as you can see in the video that we worked on with you, just a little bit of tears in his eyes, and just seeing how happy she was, and she obviously felt so comfortable in her beautiful custom dress.
So
and
gorgeous.
Just so excited. She, just almost wanted to run to him. It was a really, really sweet ceremony. They had one of their best friends officiate, so it was really personal. And he was really just sweet and fun and funny. And then
so awesome.
They had 13 and 14 bridesmaids and groomsmen. So
Uh-huh.
it was like a
Wow.
full-on, I don't know, that's not even a basketball team. I guess that's a football team.
Maybe.
A football team's worth of wedding parties.
Oh, wow.
And we had everything set at the edge of this forest. And so all of the wedding party was set kind of in couples, like one girl and one guy, on different rocks and on different little pieces of the forest. So if you step back, the whole thing just looked like a Vogue cover.
My gosh, it does.
Tyler said he thought it looked like the cover of an album. But it was just so gorgeous to see people like interspersed within the trees and the rocks. And then, of course, we had that teepee made. It was a really cool setup.
So dreamy. I mean, dreamy doesn't, I love the word dreamy, but dreamy almost doesn't even do this justice. So I just cannot even wait for people to see.
It was good.
Yes.
Good.
So, Sara, you mentioned that the theme was like a festival theme. Can you explain more about that?
Sure. Well, Tyler and Sabina are are very comfortable at these music festivals that Tyler performs at all the time. And so they really wanted to have like this really fun, energetic atmosphere where people felt comfortable either hanging out or dancing or being inside or being outside, and things to do everywhere. So we had this fantastic cigar bar that everybody loved. We had a flower crown bus on the grounds where people could come up and design their own flower crown.
Oh my
On the
gosh.
spot. It was adorable. Of course, we had those teepees that I mentioned with all the fun seating inside. We had a couple of photo booths, including one that was in an old vintage VW bus, which was just
love.
The best. Like,
if that doesn't go with the theme, I don't know what does.
I know. And then, of course, they came up with their table numbers, which were all names of festivals.
Oh my
gosh.
Of
which either Tyler had performed at. I was giving him a hard time when he sent Woodstock. I asked him if he performed at that one too. But
I've already thought about that because I mean you have to include Woodstock if you're going to do this theme.
Yes, and it was fun for Nashville because they're CMA Fest. And
right.
Some of the country music festivals are in Tennessee. So
yes.
Yeah, they did a great job of like really making that atmosphere.
I love that. Tell me a little bit about like any of the special food or drink cocktails that were included.
Sure. So Sabina is Polish, and so we had this special pierogi bar for her, which was an absolute hit. People were loving it. And we also had beers flown in from Northern California, from where Tyler's from.
So cool. I love that. I love it when a couple can incorporate, things from their heritage or, a special family recipe, or like you said, Tyler, had the special beers from where he is from, and that just adds such a special touch. So I really, really love that.
Yeah.
So tell me about the reception. I know it was a full-fledged party.
It was a big party. We had the best DJ, and everybody had dinner, and then as soon as that dance floor, the dancing started, everybody was on the dance floor the whole night. Sabina and her dad did a traditional Polish polka.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Unbelievable. And everybody kind of joined in. And everyone just kind of danced the night away. There were still more surprises. Tyler sang to her. We had these cannons shooting out throughout the night.
Oh, wow.
And then I think the best part, which is so memorable, because how could this ever happen again?
So tell me about the most epic moment from their reception.
Oh, that's a good question. That's easy. So during the reception, we actually had one of the DJs there from the Highway, which is our country music Sirius XM station. She got on stage and announced that Leave Her Wild, which is the song that Tyler wrote for Sabina, hit #1 that day.
No way.
It was insane, Lindsay. So the DJ plays the song, and Tyler and Sabina are on stage. And there's 300 people who know every word to the song.
Oh my gosh.
Belting it out. And Sabina takes the microphone, and she is singing like there's no tomorrow. And I'm not going to comment on her singing abilities, but it was just adorable. It was the best thing ever.
I love it.
Tyler was just kind of standing there watching his new wife just in awe.
Oh my gosh. So he had no clue she was going to do that, right?
What?
He had no clue that she was going to do that.
No. We didn't even know about the song.
Oh my gosh.
I was surprised. Nobody knew. And thank goodness Aaron, our DJ, was just like on it and hit the song. And,
oh my gosh.
I mean, the barn erupted into singing the song together.
That's amazing.
And I have this video. I have to share it with you. Not only is Sabina, singing her little heart out, but who was standing in front of me, bopping his little head, dancing his little butt off, was Steph Curry.
No way.
It's hysterical.
Oh my gosh. I've got to see that video now.
So Aisha Curry is actually one of Sabina's best friends.
Oh,
she was the
awesome.
bridesmaid, so that was kind of cool to see them at the wedding.
That is so amazing. I love it. Well, so I've got to see that video for sure. And speaking of videos, thanks to you, you helped us get an amazing video that we have featured on our Facebook page by Mind State Media. And so all of you listening, you need to head to Southern Bride's Facebook page and check it out because it is so dreamy and magical, and it just really gives you a feel of how just over the top, amazing, yet still intimate, this wedding was. And the love, I mean, that's really what you get from it. So, yes. Well, Sara, I thank you so much. And we will do this again because there are so many things that we could talk about. And I know you've done so many amazing weddings, especially there in Nashville, but also destination weddings. And I would love to just talk more about so many that we have featured as well, and even just get some tips from you because I know our listeners, that's really what they want. So
I love it.
Yes. Well, thank you again.
I have to give you tips from our last wedding in the middle of France when my luggage never showed up.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's anyone's nightmare, but especially if you're there planning an amazing wedding, you got to have your luggage. So well, we will be doing this again. So I cannot wait to hear about that. But thank you again, Sara, and cheers to you.
Thank you. Cheers, Lindsey.
All right. And we will see you all next time for another episode of Wedding Happy Hour. Bye, guys. Ready to get your hands on a copy of our Winter Spring 2020 issue? Head to southernbride.com and visit our store, where you will find a couple different options from print to an instant digital download. Also, be sure to check your local grocers and bookstores, anywhere magazines are sold, so you can instantly get a copy. And are you following us on Instagram at Southern Bride Magazine? Be sure to follow us so you can see even more behind-the-scenes looks, sneak peeks, and details from Tyler and Sabina's big day. Last but not least, follow us on Facebook because you will not want to miss our gorgeous cover video and sneak peek of their wedding. It is epic, gorgeous, and really gives you the feel of their magical big day.
Thanks for joining us for Wedding Happy Hour. We hope you've enjoyed today's podcast.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Southern Bride Magazine, and also on Twitter at Southern Bride for updates on the next Wedding Happy Hour podcast, plus daily inspiration from southernbride.com. See you next time. Cheers!